Good evening. It's 7 o'clock on Monday. We should always remember that our central purpose in life is realization of God or our own highest freedom. But what prevents us from this remembrance? We have so many fears and doubts and temptations. Particularly at this time, we may be concerned about family and friends and even our own health. And all of this really is a way of diverting the mind away from our central purpose. How can we remember this? Today I have taken two excerpts from sayings of Ramakrishna. Try to realize God before anything else, he says. And then he says, have faith in the Guru's work or the Guru's words, and then work, he says. But then in a different place, he defines what is work. Work, he says, means meditation, japa, and the like. This is not normally how we define what work is. That means, what he means is there has to be some kind of effort that goes in to this faith. This faith has to be there, but some effort has to be done on our part. And what we conventionally consider to be work, either with the mind or with the hands, physical work or mental work, or even just household work, washing the dishes, has to be accompanied by meditation with eyes open. We have to constantly feel the presence of the divine in all our activities and constantly sing or chant his name and sing his glories. This will assist us in remembering the highest aspiration that we have, namely for our own freedom and the freedom of others in this world and thereafter also. So let us now just quietly sit and remember this highest principle within us. 7 o'clock is the time we normally spend from 7 o'clock to 8 here at the ashram in meditation. And so after this broadcast, I hope you will join me in the silence up to 8 o'clock of remembering this entity that sits within us, this highest freedom, this loving presence in and around us. If a thought comes in that becomes distracting to us, we can get hold of it, grasp it, and make it the theme, the very theme of our meditation. For everything will lead us toward the central divinity. So I pray that all of you may tune in to this glory of the divine at every moment, and that every work, that is, every activity that we do, is from an underlying current of an atmosphere of meditation. That our mouths may be used not to complain or curse, but to praise. That every thought be a kind of flower offering that we can issue to the divine. And that every movement of our limbs may be attributed to that glorious energetic entity behind us. Let us now tune our mind, our hearts, and all of our limbs be an offering so that we may constantly feel and be pervaded by this atmosphere of divinity within us. It's very easy, I can add here, to have the mind diverted by self-interest issues, thoughts and feelings, which ultimately look as if they're concern for others, but are really reflections of our own self-concern. Let us avoid this temptation by thinking of others, having a spirit of generosity to others, and primarily by thinking of this divinity within us. this Lord of the universe that always surrounds us, is always in us, operates through us, and ultimately as us and beyond. Let us end with just a small, simple peace chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace beyond all. Let us now continue our quiet, reflective meditation where we intimately tune into the divine.